Shimotsuma is a modest-sized town in Ibaraki. With its own cultural spots and touristic attractions, it's filled with nature and agricultural produce. But there is one thing that really makes this place stand out for me. It's this thing. This is the town mascot, Shimon-chan. And how did things end up being this way? So as you can see, Shimon-chan is a personification of a butterfly. That butterfly is the Great Purple Emperor, the national butterfly as decided by the Entomological Society of Japan in 1957. Shimotsuma is one of the places this butterfly resides, and they do conservation activities of the species. They have a building based on it. In the front, it looks just another butterfly, but a top view shows its unique design. This is a really cool building, I quite like it. All of this goes very well with the image the town has, as it is promoted as a flower town. Throughout the year, you can see several species of flowers in full bloom. But at first, the idea of Shimon-chan was not to be a town mascot, but to be a sort of website guide as a means to lighten up the image of the website. As a matter of fact, this Shimon-chan you're seeing was not the first one. This is the first one, just called Shimon. It was Disney-like, and then it was replaced by this. I don't really like this one, but it's not unlike a Bikurimani sticker design. It was called New Shimon, and it was in 2006 that the character was replaced by the current Shimon-chan. And it was in 2006 that this character started gaining a lot of popularity. Online, of course, with a certain type of audience. This can work out. That's no good, right? It looks just like an Erodojin character. This is good! Did they decide to make anime? Anime decided. Anime decided! The skirt is too short! This is really my type. Wait. This... Sorry, I was affected by the moe. Before, Western game. After, eroge. Whoa! Now go panting over my wife, you bastards! Shimotsuma Town. Are you okay with this? I'm moving to Shimotsuma tomorrow. Things are getting more and more corroded by the otaku. So yeah, the otaku. No surprises there. It got popular with the otaku online. By word of mouth, this lovely website Butterfly Mascot started making its rounds online due to how moe looks like. Several artists started making fan art, and some people even ended up making doujinshi. Now, it's a cute character, but is being a cute character enough to elicit such a response? It might be actually, it happened before. But in Shimon-chan's case, there was another important detail. You saw the title of the video. So, why do people think Shimon-chan might be a boy? Well, this is a specimen of the Great Purple Emperor butterfly, a male Great Purple Emperor butterfly. And this is how a female would look like. They don't have the purple design in their wings, while Shimon-chan does. That is the big reason, although there are some other arguments, such as Shimon usually being a male name, the fact that there is no visible chest at all, and the fact that what usually is a representation of a female character having long eyelashes, it was not drawn at all in Shimon-chan. Due to all that, a very popular and honestly the most popular portrayal of the character online is that Shimon-chan is a cross-dressing Shota character. If you go to Pixiv, the tags Shota, Otokonoko. Why? Which is a chant born from Futaba channel. When threads would be created opening the doors to the theme park, PP Land, it would get people replying with why? As in, yay! And the tag, there's no way such a cute kid can be a girl, are well used on Shimon-chan fan art. Although there are, of course, art that features Shimon-chan as a girl. Shimotsuma was asked about the character in a 2007 newspaper article regarding moe characters, and they said they never meant it to be a moe character. Matter of fact, they hired a company for their website, and that's what came out of it. And of course, the gender of the character was undecided. They were also approached to create merch, but apparently the rights of the character lied with the company that created the website, so their use of the character was limited. But the town was slowly allowed more and more use of the character. At first it was on tickets for official town events, but eventually actual goods were sold, limited to the Shimotsuma Sanuma Festival 2008, featuring a festival version Shimon-chan, and the website even offered Shimon-chan wallpapers. I've seen this particular wallpaper promoting the local water park, being used as evidence that Shimon-chan is a girl. But the thing is, this is fan-made. It actually got me the first time I saw it. I thought they actually went crazy, but no, it's fan-made, and I quite like it, pretty good. The image of Shimon-chan started spreading around the town, and along the way, the rights of the character went from the website company to the town. Now you can end up seeing Shimon-chan dressed in all sorts of costumes as you walk around. Shimon-chan is the first thing you see when you leave the train station. You might see Shimon-chan in buildings, in attraction spots, on vending machines, on shopping districts. There used to be a shop called Shimon-chan's house, and there it was, on the shop sign. In Japan, every town has a custom manhole cover, and of course, Shimotsuma have Shimon-chan's manhole. Shimon-chan is on the community bikes. They have the Shimon-chan bus, and on the stops for this bus, you have signs with Shimon-chan in them. Usually, I'm not going to say the town is covered with the character, but I feel like if you visit the place, you end up seeing the character a few times. Of course, now there's even more goods with Shimon-chan's face plastered on them, ranging from the usual trinkets, collaborative products, and having the character image being used in several local food products. And there's even things like official bike number plates, allowing you to drive around with the blessing of a cute butterfly girl, boy, whatever. And now I'm getting a bit, I wouldn't say weirded out, but rather confused. It's very bizarre to me that a character that gained popularity online with otaku with heavy weight on whether it's a boy or not, at some point permeated itself so much into this town, it was officially accepted as its mascot. I have nothing against Shimon-chan. I like looking at this thing. I think the character is adorable. I would do unspeakable things to it. But it just feels bizarre to see the character adopted as a mascot of just a normal town, whose big majority of the population would never even think of saying what I just said. Apparently, the governmental workers have a day of the week they have to work with Shimon-chan polo shirts. And sometimes they forget they're wearing it, go out, and they get stared at. So they're aware it's kinda weird. It's such a weird sight to see people just doing normal stuff, and on the back there's Shimon-chan. The potential cross-dressing shot the butterfly Shimon-chan. People working on town events wear these coats featuring Shimon-chan. The mayor has an announcement to make and Shimon-chan is just there on the back. If I'm taking any guesses, Shimotsuma is not a very big city. When the town became a topic of conversation because of a cute character online, they took it. It was given to them in a silver platter. It's better than taking the risk of trying something new and failing or nothing at all. But I honestly don't really know what the population thinks of it. I don't even think most of them knows what the internet says about Shimon-chan in detail. Even if Shimon-chan is just there as the face of all their social media. Which, by the way, the character was used on some promotional videos for the town, and this is the voice given to it.
皆さん、こんにちは。私は下妻市のイメージキャラクターをやっている大紫の妖精、シモンです。シモンちゃんって呼んでもらえたら嬉しいな。
I think it's quite nice. It's very soothing, isn't it? So when you think town mascot, you probably think of Yuru-kyara, which are local mascots with usually simplistic designs and are just meant to be cute and easy on the eye. They got really popular in the last decade, popularity that still holds to this day. And of course, they all have costumes. And eventually Shimon-chan also got a costume. It looks like this. Okay, so what's going on here? In 2012, members of the community made and donated this costume, which is actually very sweet. But there's issues. The big thing is that we have to consider Shimon-chan was born prior to the Yuru-kyara boom and wasn't even meant to be a mascot, it just happened. So having the character be an anime girl might make the transition of Moe character into a more generally appealing Yuru-kyara difficult. I think it's possible, but this isn't quite it. The proportions are the biggest problem. It's human-like with a Yuru-kyara helmet. You put this costume alongside real people, it feels out of place. You put this costume alongside other mascots, it feels out of place. I'm sure the sentiment is appreciated. But what I find really interesting is that eventually this Shimon-chan started appearing with a sash that says Yuru-kyara Shimon-chan. Not official. So that's interesting. It does feel like we're just having a good time. They did appear on TV once and just messed around the whole time. I wish I had the footage. But even though this was branded as unofficial, it did see several uses across the years. Eventually, another Shimon-chan costume appeared, and it looks like this. Okay, what can I say? From my understanding, this is not official as well. This is someone who decided to do this on a whim, but I find notable because this Shimon-chan has a blog and went to official events and interacted a lot with the community, as well as showcasing lots of locations within the town and sometimes even outside the town. There's pictures of this Shimon-chan with the mayor and the previous mayor, so they're aware of it. I don't know if this is better, but I don't know if I can say this is worse as well. If you put it alongside real people, it feels out of place. You put this costume alongside other mascots, it feels out of place. So it might be equal? But there is one thing that I feel like I can say, I can't get over the mask! From the pictures I've seen, people seem to be having fun with it. It doesn't seem it was badly received. Something that interests me is that there are a lot of blog posts on running events. Running events that this Shimon-chan participated on as a runner. Imagine someone running inside of it, how miserable it would be. Now look at someone running inside of it, how miserable it is. They are hardworking, I give them that. Running, wearing that, and making sure they're waving at the public the whole time. I just think maybe a different mask would be better. I am fairly sure I've seen this exact mask before. They do seem to be active to this day, and it seems they're having fun, so good on them. To this day, once in a while, Shimon-chan becomes a topic of conversation. The last time, it started with a tweet where the Shimon-chan image was used on a package for Ibaraki seedless Kyoho grapes, and people started joking about it, reading Kyoho not as giant mountain, but as huge gun, and treating Shimon-chan as a character with a huge gun, but with no seeds. In 2007, Shimotsuma said in that newspaper article they didn't specify Shimon-chan's gender, and in 2022, in another interview, they once again said the same thing, while stating Shimon-chan is a great purple emperor fairy. So they're playing into it. They adopted the character, they adopted the joke, and even started making references to it in official promotional videos as well. Nowadays, local moe characters are more common, but Shimon-chan was born before this boom and was one of the very early moe town mascots. That, alongside the fact that it managed to last this long, I think it makes Shimon-chan quite notable. I'm not quite sure what locals really think of the character, but what I do know is that Shimon-chan is still there, with that big old 2006 smile on their face. So, is there a lesson to be learned here? I guess it could be otaku online have the power to meme a character to the point local town governments make them into their official mascot. What a lesson! Please post in the comments if you think Shimon-chan is a boy or a girl. As for me, as long as it's cute, I don't really care. See ya!